Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fatherhood. And today, I like to speak on no other than the fastest man in the NFL. Yep, you guessed it, no other than Mr. Tyreek Hill. And unfortunately, today, after only 76 days of marriage, he has petitioned to file for a divorce. I like to talk about it, give my insight, and if you find value in this video, feel free to subscribe to the platform of Flawless Fatherhood, like the video, share it, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get to it. Okay, everyone, let's see what this is all about. First off, I'd like to thank firstsports.com for this article. I'll read some and then I'll interject here and there. And I'll proceed until we get to the end, okay? All right. He really is the fastest player in the NFL. Tyreek Hill files petition for divorce just 76 days after marrying Cheetah Vicario, fans react. The Miami Dolphins had an early exit from the postseason after suffering a defeat against the Kansas City Chiefs in their wild card game. They are currently in off-season mode much earlier than they would have hoped. Amidst this, the Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill is seemingly going through some personal struggles as he allegedly has filed for a divorce from wife Cheetah Vicario. According to court documents obtained by the Miami Herald, Tyreek Hill has filed a petition for his divorce from Cheetah Vicario just 76 days after their marriage. Hill's attorney filed for the dissolution of marriage with no children on Monday in Broward County Court. Okay? First I'd like to say, 76 days. What could have went wrong in those 76 days? A lot, maybe a little. It's unfortunate the state of marriage is not the same as it used to be, as it was intended to be, per se. It's just a lack of commitment on both parts. And even though Tyreek Hill, initiated it, that don't mean that the soon-to-be ex-wife that she's just not as down to get a divorce as well. But let's continue. The 29-year-old wide receiver and Vicario got married back on November 8, 2023 in Texas during the Dolphins' bye week. The couple were engaged for nearly 2 years before tying the knot. Okay, so they spent some time together, All right. However, just a month after they got happily married, Hill was hit with a couple of paternity suits. Well, there it is. Okay, now let's read a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. Maybe we'll start to see how, what really popped off here. Brittany Lackner, 30, and Kimberly Baker, 29, filed 2 separate lawsuits against Hill, claiming the Dolphins wide receiver is not providing for their children he conceived with them. The suits were asking for more money than what he was already paying for child support. Wow. Okay, so you got Brittany and Kimberly filed 2 separate lawsuits right after he got married. Kind of seemed like, they were kind of like on the same page possibly, right? Hey, listen, I'm not saying they were wrong, but it seems like, hey, it seemed like they kind of like were dealing with a thing and, and moving along according, as they saw fit. But boom, once you put the ring on her finger, oh yeah, it's time to jump off now. It's time to do the get right. That's what it seems like to me. Not to say they're wrong. But hey, Tyreek Hill, if he has children with him, he needs to be taking care of them. So not only financially, but emotionally as well. That goes with any father. All right, let's continue. Furthermore, earlier this month, Hill's $6.9 million mansion in Florida caught fire and left huge damage to his house. Fortunately, Hill was at Dolphins practice session during the incident and nobody got hurt. Later, investigators found out that the fire was caused by a child who was playing with the lighter in the bedroom of a mansion. you know, all right, okay. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I side-eyed that lighter bit. I did. I side-eyed it. I'm like, a lighter? And that's how it happened? Could have. Seemed like a lot been going down the past 30 days, you know? Earlier this month that happened. You know, okay. Okay, moving on. And now, just a few weeks after the fire, Hill is seemingly going through another personal struggle. In a shocking turn of events, the Dolphins wide receivers refuted the reports about his divorce, but the public court documents say otherwise. Hill's attorney has refused to comment about the situation, according to the Sun Sentinel. It's a lot to unpack here. It is a lot to unpack here. 76 days of marriage, a portion of a house being burned, the kid being saying that happened with a lighter accident. That's a lot to unpack here. Social media reacts to Tyreek Hill divorce from Cheetah Vicario. NFL fans on social media were bamboozled by the events that were unfolded surrounding the Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill's marriage life in the past few hours. This is trending, and so it's going around all over everywhere. Everybody, you'll hear about it. If you haven't heard about it at first, you'll hear about it from other places as well. Yeah, but hey, check it out. Straight up, what happened is, here you go. Fans trolled Hill for allegedly getting a divorce just 76 days after marrying the 27-year-old entrepreneur Cheetah Vicario. Here are some of the reactions. Now check it out. You know you can't do nothing without social media jumping on and pounding you. You know, it's just that simple. That's just how it is. Nobody's exempt, top to bottom. So here are some tweets from X about the situation. One X user posted, that S didn't even last until the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is on what, less than 2 weeks? 2 weeks away? Straight up, 2 weeks. It didn't even last to the Pro Bowl. Hey, I don't blame it. Sometimes things just gotta end, guys. Some things gotta end. And you have to do what's best for you and all parties involved. And another Twitter user said, that boy quit with everything he touched. You know, Tyreek Hill's pretty fast, man. Y'all seen him on the court, on the field. Another one says, ex-user, I have new questions about that house fire. And which is, that's why I side-eyed it. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Well, that was quick. This man does everything fast. One ex-user said, bro fumble. Any woman that can get nachos dumped on her head and handle it with grace deserves better. Hashtag queen. Dude sound like a simp. You know what I'm saying? Just sounds like straight up, sounds like a beta male simp. You know, just because she did something I'm not going to spend time on that loser. 2 full weeks at home and bro said that was enough. And my personal favorite was grand opening, grand closing. That reminds me of Charlamagne the God said that on the Breakfast Club when they had that Birdman interview and it lasted 0.2 seconds. And Charlamagne said, grand opening, grand closing. You know, here's the thing. Tyreek Hill already has 3 other children. Look, man, I don't care if he had 13 children. We had 3 other children from his former fiance, Crystal Espinal. I don't want to say this wrong. Espinal. And so he already has 3 children from his ex-fiance. And now he has 2 allegations, paternity allegations going on. So suits that he has to take care of. So I'm sure it's a lot on his plate. Then with the house, and then whatever internal things were going on with the relationship. Because as we've seen with, in other relationships, it don't matter. It don't just have to be entertainers. Man, as soon as it starts, man, things can look, because let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. A lot of times, the pinnacle of these marriages is the marriage day. It ain't getting no higher than that, vast majority of the time, So, hopefully everything goes right with him. Hopefully everything works right with the suit. But it seems like, if he's been paying these women, obviously he feels that they're his children. So look, here's the thing too. Okay, let me just add a little bit of my personal insight. I'm being real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not Mr. 50-50 right now. I'm my true self. This is me speaking. I don't understand why men think that we just got to go around here dropping all this seed in these women for. Since when does that become the thing you have to do? Just going betting that seed, going cargo without protection up when you're having sex. It's ridiculous. It's reckless. And who's going to tell some millionaire, multi-millionaire what to do? It's really a sad state of affairs. I can imagine. I know where I'm at now as a grown man in my mid-40s. And when I was in my upper 20s, I wasn't not even close to the man I am now mentally. But dang, some of these guys just be making mistakes and they just think they can go dropping seed everywhere. And because they're making millions of dollars, they can just put kids out there. I just think that's reckless because they're not there to take care of the kid. The mothers are taking care of the kids. And really, it don't matter how much money they have. They're adding to the cycle of fatherless parents, fatherless children. And that's a problem. I don't care how much money anybody has. If you're not there to take care of your children, not to say you got to be there every day, because sometimes obviously entertainers can't be there. But if you're not there to have a strong place to provide a strong role in your children's lives as a father, you're not a good father. Not in my book. So that's how I feel about it. Hey guys, this is Flawless Fatherhood. Thanks for checking out the video. If you found any type of value in the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Share the video. I appreciate you. Comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. Do you think it's fishy what happened to the house? Do you think that maybe these two other women, that they kind of were on the same page and talking, and as soon as he put the ring on her finger, boom, that, were they in sync doing it? What do you think about it? All right? And how would you handle this if you're in Tyreek situations, if you're a man? Let me know in the comments. Flawless Fatherhood, where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Hey, look, I'm in the business of promoting 50-50 parenthood whenever possible. Let's get it done. See you on the next video.